Welcome! Thank you for joining the Ion Healing Lecture. Today we'll be talking about physical trauma and soft tissue damage. Wow, so many different terminologies in the beginning, so let's just clarify that. What is actually soft tissue? Soft tissue in the broadest sense would be a summary of all our muscles, tendons, ligaments, and also of the fascia. If you want to learn more about fascia, we have some other videos, so make sure to check them out. And today I would like to present you some of the physical strategies to heal from soft tissue damage. And how could soft tissue damage occur in the body? So it could either be what we talked about last time, injury with a broken bone. So then usually it's not just the bone which is broken, but also the soft tissue, the fascia, which is in the same area, will receive some damage and also needs healing strategies in order to properly heal. And another way that soft tissue damage can occur is basically by another form of accident or injury. If we take, for example, the area of the knee, you could think of torn ligaments, or in the broadest sense, even a torn meniscus includes soft tissue damage. A fun fact about soft tissue, well, unfortunately, the healing of soft tissue does take way longer than, for example, healing of a fractured bone. While the bone heals within 6 to 8 weeks, usually, fascia, connective soft tissue does take 12 to 24 months in order to properly heal. So that is something to bear in mind, because it requires from our healing strategies to be persistent, and also we need to come up with a lot of patience along the way, but then it is possible to properly and fully heal after an injury, because there is a remodeling process happening and the fascia is renewing itself. So let's look into 2 physical strategies that you can apply right away as you are trying to heal, as you are supporting your body to heal from a soft tissue damage. The first thing that I want to share with you is a very thrilling subject, and it's called proprioception. That is a fancy word, proprioception, and it basically means our ability to perceive our own body in space. And that ability is not reliant on our visual imagery, so there is a sense of perceiving our body in space even though we are closing our eyes. And that proprioception can and needs to be trained. It has a lot to do with a sense of balance, with a sense of orientation, but it is particularly useful and healing if we train ourselves after an injury. Because very often, as certain body parts receive damage, there is a different perception, sometimes even, I would say, forms of alienation of that particular body part. And then working on proprioception, feeling our body and the way we move our body, feeling the body in space, all of those are keys in order to reconnect and to feel ourselves properly. Then, secondly, there is another strategy which has another fancy name. It is called eccentric contraction. The concept of eccentric contraction should be part of whatever exercises or yogic practices you do. I need to explain that to you, because the word itself doesn't tell much if you haven't heard it before. Contraction already gives you a sense that we are working with strength, we are working with engaging muscles, correct? But the catch lies in the word eccentric. Eccentric basically means that as we are moving, as we are engaging our muscle, instead of shortening the muscle, contracting the muscle, there's actually a lengthening process happening, which is very, very interesting. And any form of immobilization, strong, full, 100% immobilization or 20% immobilization and extended rest, usually come along with less strength in the muscles, less muscle power, and more stiffness, less flexibility in the connective tissue in general. So with eccentric contraction, we target those two. And on top of that, eccentric contraction speaks particularly to our fascia, and it tends to activate the fascia in a very powerful healing way. As you can see, the concept of fascia gives me a lot of thrill and fascination, and we came up with a holistic fascia approach, teaching you 6 ways to healthy fascia. If you get interested, please check out our website and join us in one of our courses, because we go into those things into great length and depth. There will be tons of exercises and much more explanation around it. But if you just want to get a taste, check out our other videos, because we recorded a proprioceptive training for you, so you can get an understanding. I just shortly recap. We had 1 proprioception, including forms of proprioceptive training, and 2 eccentric contraction, including exercises of eccentric contraction to build muscle power and flexibility back into your body. Please let me know if this video was informative and helpful for you. I'm excited to read your comments. Please share your own experience. If you have any questions, either comment or send me a private message. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, support us in that way, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Visit our website, and there you can also sign up and get more details about all our online and also on-campus courses. I'd be so happy to have you in one of our trainings. Thank you so much for watching. I see you next time.